Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Nita Script, and today I will tell you how to protect your assets when trading margin. Now before we talk about that, let's talk about what trading margin is. According to Binance Academy, let me put up this screen. The margin trade is the way of using funds provided by third party to conduct access transaction. Basically, you're able to open larger positions with small margin, and you are able to get more rewards by leveraging of funds given by the system. If you want to access these features on Binance page, you come to trades. Then on trades, you click on the margin, go down to the bottom, and you see we have spots. So this spots is just like your normal sports trading, where you have your limit, your market, and the stop loss. You can use your limit and fix whatever price you want when you're using your limit, and you can use your stop loss to control your loss. So we move to cross. In cross margin, the excess margin from your balance is transferred to satisfy your maintenance requirements of that position. So whatever you have in your margin balance will be used to control your risk by offsetting your losses and preventing early margin calls, thus saving you from liquidation. So if you make a long trade, for instance, the margin assets will be used to prevent you from going into liquidation. On the other hand, the isolated margin is the margin allocated to an individual positions. So in the isolated mode, your risk is reduced. So whatever you are using to trade is that which you have allocated to that particular trade. See here. So other features you see here is the borrow and the trades. If you want to carry out the magic trade, the first thing you do is to import the cryptocurrency you want to use to trade. And to import this asset, you click on transfer collateral. So with this example, I'll be transferring USDT from my fiat to my margin wallet. So I go down here and type in my USDT. So you just click on this, you click on mass, and you click on confirm. So I've transferred this amount of my USDT to my cross margin wallet. So here you see cross 3x. So I'm making a leverage of 3 times my initial deposit. If I click on a particular percentage here, that value of 3x is going to give me this much amount of BTC. So it's giving me a multiplying effect of 3 times the amount that I have. So that's the basics of trading margin. Now back to the topic of how you protect your assets while trading margin. The first thing you need to do to protect your assets is to choose a reliable platform like Binance that is insured and safe. In addition to this, the Binance system offers a low margin rate. By margin rate, I mean the interest. This interest allows you to leverage or borrow certain amounts. The system allows you to borrow higher than your initial margin. When Binance increases your margin, you are paying a certain interest, which you call the margin interest. The margin interest is just an interest charged when a trader purchases a particular cryptocurrency. While carrying out the margin trade, the Binance offers a low interest rate, which is calculated on an hourly basis. Let's say our interest is 0.09. For 24 hours, you'll be dividing the 0.09 by 24. And that will be your hourly interest. The good news is that the Binance margin is currently running a promo. The link to this promo is on the video. Like you can see, Binance is offering an interest rate reduction. If you look at the different VIP levels, you will see that we have the previous rate and the new rate, and this promo lasts till further notice. You can always check the link to this promo in the video description. Another way to protect your assets Why trading margin? Is to keep monitoring your LTV, that is your low to value ratio. So that's why when you look at the training interface, you will see where you can always manage your risk. According to the Binance calculations, if you approach 75% of your LTVs, then when it gets to about 83%, your positions will be liquidated to satisfy the maintenance requirement of that position. This is more reason you need to monitor your LTV so as to reduce your risk. A third way is to understand the concept of cross and isolated margin. And I have previously explained the difference between cross and isolated margin. As a recap, the cross takes from your assets to offset losses of that positions, thus preventing liquidation. Because the isolated mode can be seen as a risk control mechanism as well, because each margin position is allocated to an individual asset. So that position will be closed if the amount count that for that trade is liquidated in a wrong trade. One beautiful thing about margin trade is that it allows you to borrow 10x in this case. That is, you're borrowing 10 times your initial margin or 10 times the capital you invested. And 3x is like borrowing 3 times your initial capital. You need to understand this concept while you carry out the margin trade. To wrap this up, let me give you a reason why you need to trade Binance Margin. In Binance Margin trade, you can pick from among different trading pairs. We have the BUSD pairs, the USDT pairs, and so you can choose from multiple trading pairs. It also offers the multi-asset collateral. Depending on the pairs you're picking, you can be leveraged on whichever pairs. You can leverage on 3x, it is 3 times your initial capital, or you can even leverage on 5x, that is to say 5 times your initial capital. The Binance Margin also allows the cooling off period, a situation where you can stay off trades. So it allows you to stay off margin trades for a while. We have already talked about the system being insured. I believe with all this, you can be able to try your hands on Binance Margin. If you have not subscribed, please do where to subscribe. This is Nita's Script, and thanks for watching.